I'd like to introduce you to Bargello, or maybe I should say reintroduce you. If you're at the age of the 60s and 70s, you might remember Bargello from back then. But Bargello is a wonderful stitchery. About 8 years ago, after being an avid knitter, I decided that my hands were rebelling on me and my fingers were screaming and I blew out my wrist and decided time to find a different kind of needlework. And I came across Bargello. I absolutely love Bargello. It's colorful, the patterns are endless, it's easy to do, and very, very little cost. So I highly recommend it for those of you who are interested in giving your hands a little freedom from the normal activity. So Bargello is something that I researched. I looked at all the 60s and 70s books that I could find, and I did dozens and dozens of samples. Bargello is a form of needlepoint. It started around the Renaissance times. I did an article on Bargello that they featured. This just came out this winter, and in the article you'll see a nice little story about the origins of Bargello. These are my samples that I've done. This is four-way Bargello, kind of a contemporary look. These are some traditional looks, and these are some more contemporary versions of Bargello. So a little bit about the revival of Bargello in this great magazine, and then there's also a project page. I'd like to show you some of the basics, and it couldn't be more simpler than a mesh, and the mesh comes in various sizes. The number of holes is the number of the mesh. For example, this is the number 12 mesh. So you need a canvas mesh made of cotton, a simple tapestry needle, and a blunt end, and a pair of scissors, and last but not least, some yarn. So yarns normally come in hanks. You can also buy yarn from your needle workshop by the strand as well. And that's basically all you need: pattern, yarn, needle, and mesh. And I'm going to show you from my book the traditional flame stitch. You can see it's all graphed out. So basically you're going to want to take your yarn, and this yarn separates very easily. I've separated my piece right out of the hank into two strands. I've threaded the two strands into my tapestry needle. I'm going to start with a little margin, going in about a ½ inch, coming up from behind, pulling it through, and I usually like to do about an arm's length of thread to begin, of yarn to begin with, whatever's comfortable for you, 24 to 30 inches. And I am holding it on the back to secure it. And for the flame stitch, I'm doing what's called a 4-2 step. I'm going to go up 4 holes, insert the needle, bring it through taut but not too tight, and bring it down 2 holes up. So 4 meshes open, 2 up, and then go up, 2 up again. And as you can see, I'm catching the beginning of the yarn, so it's all secured in the back as well. So 2 up, go up 4. Just consistently do that, again, just following the graph. Very simply. The important thing is that it flows through evenly and nicely. So following the graph, this first row is extremely important that you establish the foundation row very, very accurately. So take your time and be patient. So that was going up. As you can see, these are all vertical stitches, and we're going to start to go downwards. The same process. 2 steps down, 4 meshes, 2 steps down, 4 more meshes. And once you establish this first row, you can do it. Really don't even have to count, you can just do it visually. So there's the beginning of our traditional flame stitch Bargello stitch. So we're going to do our progression here, and as you can see, I've already done my different color scheme and decided, well, let's go on to the next row. Simply what you do, follow the same basics. You're going to start at the top of your stitch, go up 3, and see, now we're just following the previous row. Very easy. Pulling taut but not too tight. Going into the top of the stitch of the previous row, going up 1, 2, 3, and now the same in reverse going down. So we're basically doing all vertical stitches. Replicating what we've done from the past row. And you fill in your entire canvas this way. Again, the fun thing about Bargello is you can use any color scheme that you want. You can double up. I could do 2 rows of yellow. I could do just 2 colors, 4 colors, 10 colors. It's very, very versatile. It's the basics of Bargello. Very easy, very simple, fast and fun. These are the Waverly yarns that I carry. I like Waverly. They're 100% wool. They provide good coverage over your mesh. And as you can see, the colors are so varied in a really good range of all the color schemes. So each of these come in 8-yard hanks, and they are again just very inexpensive. So for a good first project, I recommend an easy kit, and I've done these 3-dimensional birds. I have the bluebird and I have the cardinal. I have a line of other birds as well, but these are 2 very easy patterns to start off with. For starters, doing a kit is easy because everything comes within a nice little package, and I've started with 2 kits, the bluebird and the cardinal kit. Very easy pattern, great for beginners. You can do these in just a few hours. Very, very fun things. So I sell the kits. I have other birds as well, starting with the cardinal and the bluebird first. The kit comes with everything you need. Just need some scissors and you'll be all set. Comes with mesh, comes with 3 yarn hanks, it comes with a polyfill, it comes with rickrack, the nose, the eyes, and your needle. And last but not least, a complete guide to how to stitch and then how to assemble the bird. Again, it's very quick, fun, easy to do, and you end up with a nice 3-dimensional bird that you can use for an ornament, you can use for a paperweight, a mobile, sachet, or just for a little fun decoration.